Hey, Snowy, your first one in. Howdy. You're kidding me. Is this only... Oh, fuck off. I think only the update's out. I don't think I have DLC yet. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, hold on. Let's check settings. So, the update has applied, but I don't have the DLC yet. For example, one of the new parts of the update, you can choose whether or not builders' parts keep their adjustment values when you use them. So let me just show you what that means real quick, because this is actually super exciting. Also, sorry about my voice. I'm absolutely sick. So I'm going to throw on this... Just throw on a missile pod. I have a humidifier going off in my face right now, and it feels amazing. Okay, so let's say I want to adjust this dude. So it's actually sitting and resting on the arm, you know? Like that. Let's also shrink it down a little bit. Cool, right? Okay. So we're also going to select that dude real quick. So prior to this update, Steven, I've not heard any news about Gundam EX or the Red Wolf Zaku's yet. Prior to this update, you'd use that, and that missile pod will reset to its original position with its original size, regardless of what you set it to. Real inconvenient, real dumb. Now, though, you can set them to keep their values, so they do not reset to their original position and size. Tell me that's not amazing. Patch notes are not released yet, but that is one new thing in this. Excuse me. Woo! Okay. Still checking the Steam forums, still checking the Twitter, trying to see if there's any update news. What I am going to do real quick, though, is first off, sell a bunch of parts, since I clearly have too many. Oh, it's absolutely annoying, Snowy. You are correct. I need to sell some parts, so I'm way over my limit. And it doesn't tell you what parts are over the limit. Cool. So I'll just sell everything a low value. I get what from the daycare? Sengoku Strays is absolutely in this. So what I'm going to try to do is return to title and see if I can't trigger the DLC. Lionheart did not get rid of Hollow. They're never going to get rid of Hollow. I hate to say that. Oh, no, no. I got this from, I think, a coworker, actually. I'm still over on modules. Damn. You know what? I'm just going to sell every module I don't have equipped, because that's fine. Ready for a pro gamer move? I'm going to sell all these shits. Everyone I don't have equipped. Okay, so I still don't have access to the missions, which is bullshit. I'm going to back out to my home screen real quick. I am updated to the latest version. I guess for now, I just gotta wait for the content, you know? And still see if they give us patch notes. Kids are a major vector for disease. You are correct. Nothing. Well, let's see if there's anything new in the config menu. Confirmation, dialogue, high rarity parts. Check this shit out. Confirmation menu, internal body parts. You ready for this? Your dreams have come true, fellas. Wouldn't you know it, you can now select high rarity parts without having confirmation. Bandai Namco Entertainment North America provided me with whatever the biggest Ultimate Edition of the game was. So I have everything. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this. Oh my god, you can just select all of them on a page, too. Wonderful. PlayStation's always behind on this for some reason. It took 9 minutes to get the update, let alone the DLC. I'm not going to try to disconnect because that'll kill the stream. But I am at least going to keep returning to title to see if I can't update this. Also, while I'm here, I gotta turn... Yes, we can! We can now toggle off high rarity fusion alert. We gotta turn voices back on. Because if I'm gonna be playing DLC missions, I might as well have them on. Let me in! Oh, come on. I guess I jumped the gun and got into the game as soon as I saw the update, thinking I would have the missions. I should have waited to confirm before I started the stream.
I'm ready when you're switching.
I wonder if I can join people on one of these missions.
This is the mission desk. Coming! Please, how's that? Welcome! Please, hello there! This is the multi... What would you like to do? Please make
All
your
lobbies.
choice.
Nobody in any lobby is running a story mission right now. Damn. The Bears? Absolutely, when you said it to English. God, this is annoying.
Yes, sir. Please make your choice. Please make your choice. This is welcome.
And I don't even know what else could have been updated. Look at that Dumbine! Look at that Dumbine. That's a good-looking bug right there. What a great fucking bug. Camphor Torso is absolutely the right way to go. Can you think of anything else that might be in this update besides the confirmations? Well, check the menu again. Is that an Iceman? It's Doraemon! It's an adorable Doraemon with a nuclear bazooka. It's just a straight up tiger. Oh no. Oh no. Don't stop, never stop. Oh, he got the blood. And I have taken Snowy's meme and reposted it. Yeah, we'll see all the DLC within a month. Dr. Doom! Yo! Victor! Oh no, my bad, it's Tony Stark. He got me. He absolutely got me. Yeah, Potemkin, I showed that off earlier. It's in our config menu. It's fantastic. These two are brand new. Otherwise, I don't see a lot of new options.
Copy that.
I think I'm going to have to back out to title again to see if I can get the DLC to pop. Tiger? That's mostly Funsaki. Where is Tiger? Tiger walk away? Tiger leave? Tiger probably left. I would have checked its parts for you. It's probably mostly Funsaki. Ooh, yeah, great point, buddy. Let's check that out. Are you on a PS Game Freak? Whoa. We can now sort by skill. We can't sort by skill. Oh. Oh. Okay, let's check out EXs. If this invalidates all the work I've done, I'll be so mad. No, they still don't say what an EX or skill is. Okay. Bad, but also good, because now I'm not, like, super angry. And they're still not saying what kind of a skill it is, either. Hey, how bad is my bad voice, anyway? Like, you can still understand me, right? Because I feel kind of froggy. Alright, I'm going to try to back out the menu. I'm going to have to do some update videos on this, and I'm going to have to do it with the best voice I can. Clearly it's something viral. I'm going to mute the mic to cough. Nobody. Steam does not have crossplay with anybody either. Prompts and selling high rarity parts are toggleable now. Right here at the bottom. Not only high rarity, but also internal. I don't want to... Wait, add-on content. Oh no, it's already in there. I don't want to restart the game, because if I do that, the stream restarts. And you're already all here. I don't want to lose you, you know? The game says I have the latest version. All I can do is just wait for PS Bros to tell me they're in. Alright, back to titles. Try this again. Brute force this. Yeah, more original kits would be cool. I'm dying, chat. I just want to do the content and get the kits. DLC is 27 minutes ago for the US. Except it's not here for PlayStation. Other platforms are currently playing it. They're in as we speak. They just hate me specifically, and they don't want to see me succeed. Well, thank you for stopping in anyway. No, Switch is in apparently. I don't know, maybe it's not. Snowy, tell us.
Welcome.
I suppose
Yes, sir.
I want to record the kits, damn it.
Yes,
I suppose I'll join a lobby and check out some builds. We don't talk about leaks here, but yeah. But we don't talk about leaks here. Just heads up. Try to avoid that topic. Seeing as I am embedded with Bandai Namco in general, I try to avoid the topic of leaks. Alright, how do you make Orga? I mean, no, I mean, it's fine. Just, like, don't... You know.
Good to be here.
Double Zeta head.
Understood.
Okay. Oh, because you put the cottontail on the head. Large booster, large booster. It's ball body or leg, right? No, it's night legs. Interesting. Well, that'll be certainly interesting to watch him move. I would also appreciate transit. Hey, it's Puppy! I know it's not a dog. Well, since we can't play the DLC yet, let's see if there's anything interesting in Bounty Hunt.
This is the mission. Please make a choice.
Let's see if there's any goofy stuff that's been uploaded that we can watch move around. Oh, it's an ST. Well, I'm hoping to play the DLC as soon as I'm allowed to play it, but, you know. You always know anything named Gundam Breaker is going to be interesting. I mean, we got new burst actions, the last group of kits. Don't know why we wouldn't now. You don't intentionally upload a bounty hunt, which is unfortunate. If they had a way to manually upload a bounty hunt, that would change a lot. That would genuinely make a lot of events possible that we could run. That would make a bunch of server activities possible, like we used to with friend battles in GVM. All y'all in GNL remember all the great friend battle stuff we used to do. Whether it be time trials or creative builds or stuff like that. Strike Epion. How much we actually have that's both Strike or Epion? There's not a single piece of Epion on that bitch. GNL Bully Sessions for GBM. RIP Vigil. We remember you. P stands for piss, by the way. Yeah, it's that one from the the commercial there, where the dude makes his own kit, but they made it perfect. That's fun. That's a grandpa. That's a demon. F-35 Rampage. Alright, I'm dying here. I gotta check again. I need to try to get in. There's complicated feelings about 3 to 4. There's a lot about 4 that just feels better. I won't deny that there was a little more janky fun to be had in 3. They took a lot more risks. They had a lot more unique actions. They had a lot more unique features for it. But pound for pound, I'm kind of feeling like 4 just feels better to play. Oh shit, that's right. You don't have it yet, do you, Snowy? You're on your way to it, though. Let me in. Oh my god. It took 40 goddamn minutes to get the other stuff back on back on Mighty Strike Freedom Day. I really don't want it to take that long. Thank you all for hanging in here in the meantime. Let me do the rounds. I'm going to check Steam. I'm going to check the Twitter. Going to see if there's any kind of update on patch notes. Not a goddamn thing. No patch notes to speak of. Let me in! Give me the DLC! Alright. Let's see if there's new custom poses. There does not appear to be much. Nope, no new custom poses that I see. Oh, if you guys didn't know, you can absolutely select any frame of a custom pose as your custom pose. And then set that to be what's on your player card. For some reason, that's not a common thing people know. Alright. Oh, how? Just when you select a custom pose that has frames of animation, you can use the left and right on the D-pad to select what frame you want. So I could even do one from behind like that. Or I did upside down at one point by doing one of the flippies and just paused it on the upside down point. I hope there's a season pass too. I absolutely cannot say whether there is or not, but I hope. I know this sold like gangbusters. I know this obliterated sales totals when it came out. Their goals. They did not expect this to sell as well as it did. I have seen numbers that suggest it was a ridiculously massive success. But just because they didn't expect it, that also doesn't mean they can't just, like, take all this GB4 money and throw it at Goku and not throw it back into the game. They don't have to throw it back into the game. There's nothing that says they have to. Let's try this again. Yeah, I can absolutely see them just funneling the money into Goku. Give me the DLC! I am dying here. I don't want to restart the game because that will kill the stream. That's why I keep trying to head back to title screen instead. I'm hoping if PlayStation finally gets the content, someone will, ping me. Well, nice to know that Z-Legs still don't hollow. That's nice. Stream pause doesn't exist if you close the game, since PlayStation Native only lets you stream a game while it's running. They do not let you actually stream your home screen. And I'm not currently hooked up to my capture card because that would require a shitload of work I don't need to do. I heard Red Beret Claw doesn't hollow. Maybe I can swap that on. So I realize now for some reason I have Distant Crusher off of Master on there. Let's see, Wire Hook. I don't really want to pull people, but yeah, it doesn't hollow. Cool. That's a lot more organic for this build. All right, one more time. It is 20 minutes of. I am here to live with Toggle. Toggle's not going anywhere. I've learned to accept it. Yeah, Toggle. Sorry, Hollow. I've learned to accept Hollow. Hollow is just part of the game. It sits between my autistic need for people to represent their attacks on their parts and the complete chaos that Mastery had in GB3. I get that's not going anywhere, and I've learned to accept it. Hollow is short for holographic. When you're seeing, when you're using a new messenger. No, just people trying to get into my clan. Holographic is when you use a mastered skill off another part you don't have equipped, and it holographically replaces your part with that part temporarily. Yeah, last time for Mighty Strike Freedom and Calibar, and I was sitting here for like 10 of 10 before it finally hit. It's unbelievable. No, I did not see the leaks because I don't talk about leaks here. Not like in an offensive way. I just can't really afford to talk about that kind of stuff, considering I have a relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment. So I can't stop you from talking about them, but I appreciate if you don't just kind of yell them out. I, I'd be better with that. I hope you understand. Yes, I am a paid shill. They absolutely gave me this game for free. They also gave me Sandland, which I didn't really cover on my channel, but Sandland is fantastic. If you guys haven't checked that out, it's amazing. I'm using Kabakali with the leg shields. There is a with and without leg shield version of it. But really, like, I can't praise Sandland enough. Check that shit out. I've seen posts of people saying it's in clearance in Walmart for like $10. And it was like the last. I know Daima was the last Dragon Ball Toriyama touched before he passed, but I think Sandland was actually the last project he touched before he passed. So it's got kind of a special place. Not the original manga, but I mean like the anime update and the game coming out. And it shows. There's a lot of Toriyama love in there. Go play Sandland. I'm going to give it 2 more minutes and then try to log out again. You're going to have to be more specific. Let me see if I can't pin down which one you mean. Oh, there's straight up 50 you in here. Thank you for hanging out while I do absolutely nothing. We talking about this one? Or are we talking about this one? 1 or 2? Clearly not 3. 1? or 2? Yes is not an answer. 1. 1 is the double Zeta Builder's Part missile pods, which I've actually embedded into the knee guards, so they fire from out behind the knee pads. The 2 is Z Kashai Cool Ranch Dorito, whatever you call it, Gundam's leg missile EX, which doesn't hollow still for some reason, but still fires out of the same spot. So it's kind of like I'm using it out of the same launchers. What's great about the Z Kashai Cool Ranch Dorito is that it actually has a remarkable break rate. So I try to use it at incredibly close range, and it pretty much breaks something in one go when I do. The micro missiles are just for cleanup. Double Gatling's double Gatling. I use it with Vulcan together, because you can use Vulcans with any other action. So there's not a lot of reason not to stack Vulcans on top of the Gatling. Especially since the Gatlings will put your face facing the enemy, so your Vulcans won't miss. Mercury Lev on the shoulder, which I actually position so it pops out. It's not popping. Oh, because I did the toggle. Hold on. I'm going to do not keep adjustment values, because I have it set up so it almost pops out like it's being deployed for use. I thought that was kind of cute. Then wire hook on the arm, which is from Red Beret. The missile pod that I can't use if I want to turn that feature on. And the final skill is grenade launcher off Dovenwolf, which also for some reason doesn't hollow, and comes out of the torso in an expected place. Looks like it's coming out of those little packs on the waist. But yeah, I'll show you the builder's birds. Micro missile launcher. Yes, Kyle, brand new feature. Let me demonstrate it in person. Let's use this as a visual demonstration. I'm sorry that you guys had to put up with my demonstrations all the time. I like demonstrating things. I'd rather show it than talk about it. So with it as it is now, off. Whatever builder's part that have a skill on that you use will go back to its original size and orientation to wherever you placed it. But with that new feature that we have in the options menu, keep the adjustment settings on builder's parts, it no longer goes back to the original size and placement, letting you do a lot more creative things with it. You can put it in a Blue Destiny torso to replace the machine guns. That's a fun thing I just thought of. All right. Why simple, sir? Just check out my playlist to see what kit you don't own. Since I have insanely put up every kit in the game with unique actions. Let me the fuck in. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, weird. I'm hearing reports of some people who have the DLC but don't have the update on Steam. I guess I'm waiting until 10. Muting the mic to cough. Oh, that's something else in the update. I see people talking about it on the Discord, which you should all join.
Welcome to the
Check
shop.
this out. We have updated box art
The
for a
kits
bunch
are
of
this
kits.
way.
If the kit has a master grade, it now has a corresponding art. Some of them that didn't before now do have corresponding box art. Some of them did have the proper ones for 1 to 100, but there's a lot more of them that have the new updated ones. Ones people were pointing out. I believe Gushin Rebake has its folk mechanics. No, that was there before. That was absolutely there before. Dude, crazy. I know some of these are new, though. Yeah, Rose got updated to its P Bandai when it was the old no grade before. That's absolutely new. You're now aware we haven't had a new 1/100 Sangrock custom since Fighting Action. Jesus. Look at that. Wound Warrior has a P box. The old 1/100 high master grade. The new Gunner Zaku Warrior. Nothing on Gun Barrel, but why would it? That doesn't have a... Ooh, that's a cool looking box. Too bad we can't do a whole lot with the box art. Not that you could in previous breakers either. Sick. Master grade and high grade in this game is entirely different scale. That's it. They're bigger. There's no mechanical differences between them at this point. Box art back in the mobile game at least would have one fun use. When you went to your desk and you just sat at it, to the right there would be a pin board that would have 3 different random box arts of all the kits you have completed sitting there. And what we would do, make fun where you can, we would take those 3 kits and we would say we're going to make a new custom out of them. Because they cycle and refresh like every time you booted the game. So it'd be a different 3 kits every time of all the kits you finished that you have all the parts for. Master Grade used to be different. Master Grade used to have just straight up better stats across the board. And that turned it into a cycle where once you beat the game, your build was completely and utterly useless because now you had to go grind out Master Grade parts. Not useless, but if you wanted the best stuff, you had to replace everything you had with Master Grade. I did not care for that. I think that was kind of silly. Breaker Mobile did Master Grade in a different way, which Breaker Mobile had subparts that you could take apart on your build and then put a part behind it to borrow its word tags and get a bleed off from the stats. It would get a percentage of the stats of the part behind it. And if it was a different scale, if you're mixing either high grade or SD with master grade, it would get an even bigger bonus. You could get up to 50% of the part stat bleeded into your main part. That actually made master grades a functional difference that did not completely outclass or replace high grades. It also made it that you still wanted to have that 1 to 144 round, because stacking 2 master grades would not give you anywhere near the same bonus as a high grade and a master grade. If you're wondering what the hell word tags were, they're kind of like passive skills in old generation Monster Hunter before World, where you had to get 10 points in a certain 5 or 10 points in a certain skill and then you'd unlock the skill. In the case of Breaker Mobile, it was tags that would increase certain stats if you had at least 5 of them on your Gunpla. Each part had 2 of them. If you had stackable parts behind each other on a subpart with different tags, you could choose 2 between the 4. And it let you, between your 9 parts, get up to 3 different distinct word tags. Yes, skins. We also had skins, which were amazing. Skins were something I really wish this game would add. Oh my god, I wish it would add it. So, here's a good way to explain skins. Skins were in Breaker Mobile only, and they were compromised to help you have the fashion you want while not compromising your stats. So let's say this is my main build. My parts, G-Self, Daryl, Kabakali, Grimoire, right? These are all my stats come from. A skin would be an entirely separate, it's called a doll, that you could put whatever visual parts you want on, and none of the stats on those visual parts would affect your build. All your stats would come from these. G-Self, Daryl, Kabakali, Grimoire. But your skin could be whatever visuals you wanted on a set palette that would not affect your stats in any way. The only caveat with skins was that your EX skills, which you only have 3 slots for in mobile, would have to be reflected on your skin. You could not choose an EX that wasn't on your skin, which I was totally fine with. I like having those kind of benchmarks, those kind of guidelines, because it gave you something to build around. If you want to have, yeah, good point, Snow. Skins eventually, after a couple updates, didn't even use up the parts. You could have the same part on your stat build and your skin. If you wanted to use a certain EX, you had to make sure it was on your skin, and then you could build something around it that cosmetically worked. I like that. And yes, for example, you could right now make a build that's entirely what I have here, and then make a skill that's all Grandpa. And the stats would be all this shit I have here, and the visual parts would just be a Grandpa. And I'd be able to use all the Grandpa EXs. Unless I put something else in that Grandpa with a different EX. But it let you have a lot of creative expression without having to super fuck your build every time a new part came out with different stats that you wanted to play around with. We would also have fun, I don't call them activities, but on the server we'd every now and then show off our onions. We call it an onion because it has layers, like an ogre. We would take off our skins and show what the monstrous clown shoes, clown suit underneath look like. Because oftentimes, swapping out new meta parts as they dropped out from different banners would have our Gunplas look like complete Frankenstein Mongoloids. Even though the skin would stay the same and keep the visuals from update to update. Yeah, Gunpla are like ogres. I'm going to try to go back. I almost just closed the game and killed the stream. I'm going to go back to title and see if we're good. Thank you for attending my 10-minute TED Talk. Those onions were fantastic. I mean, I can post some of my old onions in the community page. I'm sure I can find the photos. And you can tell when, like, a really crazy new meta, not meta, but a new crazy banner dropped with parts that were really good for certain things. Because people would peel away their onions. And you would see, like, a whole Master Grade Hainu entirely. Because that was the shooter flavor of the month that had a pretty good step up on it that people got guaranteed parts off of. Or something entered the exchange shop where you could exchange tickets for it guaranteed. And people would grab what was super good a couple months ago and you just have a full-on Master Grade Zeta or something. Onions were great. It is 9:59. I'll wait one more minute before I try that again. I am so sorry, guys, that... Oh, no. Juan, my man. Gundam Breaker Mobile had the highest count by far. Gundam Breaker Mobile had over 500 kits. And that is not even counting stuff like Master Grade Grandpa P attribute and Basic Grandpa T attribute. That was entirely still over 500. With those duplicates, you had like 550 or something. But there was absolutely over 500. Let's see if I can force update this thing again. After GBM, this is the largest breaker game. I don't know about largest roster in any Gundam, because some of the G generations get pretty silly. But as far as breaker games go, this is it. Absolutely. We started with the ending roster of New Gundam Breaker. We started with the end roster of New Breaker, 250. And not only that, we started more than 250. They lied to us. We ended up a little shy of 300. New Gundam Breaker was a great breaker, but I couldn't, like a good builder. It was a great builder. The builder was pristine. But the rest of the game was dog shit fire trash. Oh my god, where's my DLC? So, Lagwile isn't in yet, apparently, either. I'm fucking dying here. Like, literally, as my lungs are giving out. But I'm also, like, starving. For DLC. We only have the update, which is fine, but I don't even have patch notes to try out. GBM, you got a Harem Pro Tag. You kidding? Ryusei had game 1 minute ago. There's a post. We have started distributing the update files to improve gum. Okay. We have official patch notes, people. Waiting for my lame-ass browser to translate them. The Twitter just updated with patch notes. Alright. The following aircraft have been added. Yeah, I know. Wait, this is for 1.05. Where's 1.06? Oh my god, the Twitter has a post saying they've updated, but it's not for the right... Oh no, here it is. It just updated. Here we go. I'm gonna place it in chat so you can read along at home. All 70 of you? Where the fuck do you guys come from? Alright. Added the ability to turn on and off the warning display when selling and synthesizing parts. Rock on. Added ability sorting filter. Adding sorting by work order and weapon category to the assembly screen. Sick. A setting has been added to allow the configuration that adds builder parts to be activated while maintaining the position and size. Except some skills. So some skills are still going to be wacky with that. Where's my DLC? Added a shortcut to the shop from the lobby menu. Right there.
Welcome to the shop.
I did not notice that before. You see that shit?
Welcome
I don't
to
have to walk to the shop anymore. Except for some parts, the GN particle effect has been modified to reflect emissive color. Yo! You can no longer lock onto destroyed boss parts when there's no breakpoint during the boss battle. Mouse camera controls in the lobby are more responsive. Let's check that out. You know what? They're listening to us. Are they not? Are they not listening to us? Let's throw on some dumb shit like, well, you know what? O-Riser does it. So glow is set to yellow on this paint scheme. Let's see if I get yellow GN particles. Are those yellow GN particles? Those are yellow GN particles. Let's confirm what it actually relies on. So I have both of those as yellow. We're going to head to paint. We're going to go to the backpack. We're going to hit the second glow and change that to a nice dark blue. I don't think we have Beam Saber recolor. I'm sorry. Okay, they're still yellow. So I wonder if it's the glow of the condensers. So now I have a blue set. And now they're blue. So it is going to be the first glow. Yay! GM particles! I'm going to have a big update video when I wake up alive tomorrow. Blue particles, people. One more thing I'm told to try. Since I'm hiding my shield, I'm told skills using the shield shouldn't show up. Nope. My bazooka my shield still shows up for atomic. Oh, is my Trans Am blue? Oh shit, let's find out. My Trans Am is not blue. But I do have blue particles still. Where's my update? Alright, let's try this again. Where's my DLC? Why won't they give it to me? Uh, the update's already out for everyone but us and PlayStation. PlayStation Land doesn't have anything. Everyone else is playing as we speak. I'm dying. That's my dying cough. Don't tell me Midnight Eastern. It's supposed to be out now. It's supposed to be out an hour and 10 minutes ago. Ugh. I don't know if I can stall you guys for another 2 hours. Unfortunately, if I try to do that, it's going to kill the stream instantly. If I kill the game, it'll kill the stream. I don't want to lose you dudes. Also, I was hoping to cover the GBO update at 1, but if I gotta wait that long just for this to go? Jeez. Well, at the very least, maybe I can make a quick video on the patch and tell people what's in 1.6. Nah, I think 2 hours is a bit too long for me to try to stall. It's updated. I have the update. I do not have the DLC. It's a problem for PlayStation as we speak. Sorting for traits does work, Nomadic. Alright. I want to see what they mean by added a shortcut for labels on the assembly screen. Oh, does it affect gen particles too? Let's find out. Nah, they still like purple. Alright, so, what do they mean by... Oh, you can just label by pressing triangle. No need to go into a menu label. Alright, I'm going to drink some tea real quick. I'm going to read the patch notes again, prepare myself to maybe just do a quick update video for people. Bye, Potemkin. Thanks for hanging out. Then maybe I'll record a quick update video with you guys here. And I'll spend the next hour or two putting that together. And I'll come back when it's... Oh, what fix? What fix, dude? Share the wealth. I'm waiting for him to type. Oh, fuck, what? Okay. Checking that out. Yes, right here. Check it out. Except not here. Hold on. I'll show you when I get into a menu. Oh, that's amazing. Too bad I sold all my cartridges. Alright, so let's turn on which filter. Okay, no, this is going to take a lot more work rescaling, taking out builder's parts. I'm going to load up a straight build. Yes, in the shop, you always have. Fuck, I'll use Calibarn for the update video. Alright, so Beam Saber, Gun Bit, Unleashability. So, bits go out of nowhere. Bits come back. Unleashability adds all her bits. Oh, fuck. Do I gotta record another video for Calibarn now? No, that's size accurate. And then bring them back. And they're all on me in the proper place. I wonder if this was intended to be like Unicorn, where you had to use a trance to use its funnel mode. And they just didn't do that, which is fine. Too bad the shield don't do nothing. That's a handsome form. Oh, so pretty much anything will. My bits are on. You just can't see them. I have close to 400 hours in this game, so yeah, it's pretty good. Wait, did the bits go invisible too? I didn't even notice that. Like when I launched them. They didn't, right? Oh fuck, they are invisible. Oh, that's amazing. Aerial in what way? Like does unleash ability? Oh fuck, good point. Does unleash ability put on aerial bits? Hold on, who has unleash ability? Torso? Okay, so I had that already. Fuck, I don't have a... I'm sorry, my autism tells me I need to go to the shop and... I need to buy a high-grade aerial.
Are you looking for something? The kits are this way.
Bye, Potemkin. Thank you.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
that's literally the one part I didn't have. Alright, I have Unleash ability mastered. Because remember, we could paint the aerial bit locations, even though they weren't real. She does not go bit on, unfortunately. I'm seeing reports that the DLC does have new builder's parts, which I would love to use if I could have them. Yeah, still no bit on form anywhere. Sad. Lagua! Uh, why don't I have the update? Well, I guess I have the update. Why don't I have the DLC? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. All right, I gotta switch back to Calibar, and then I gotta get the do the update video. But other platforms have it already. Other platforms are playing it right now. Sans Undertale DLC. Yeah, if you're here in the stream, that means you don't have the update either. You'll be playing it, and that makes me sad. All right, let's figure out what I want to talk about first. This is 1.6, right? Oh, 1.007. Then why did no one stop me when I named the stream 1.6 like a jackass? That guy's playing the missions. I will probably restart the stream when it goes, but go back to Twitter real quick. They don't tell me the version. Wild. But you guys tell me it is 1.007? I trust you. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can't empty my throat real quick. Okay, now I was about to start, but that dude says he's got 1.6 and they got 1.007. The goddamn update notice doesn't tell us what it is. The Steam? Nope. The last one was 1.005, so like, what was 6? Did we miss 6? What do you mean? Favorite Gundam series was also always on the profile card. What you talking about? I've always had favorite Gundam series on here. I've selected these when I started the game. Oh, as in there's new series? Oh, okay. No, I think I'm getting you. Hold on. Before you furiously start typing at me. Oh my god, calm down. Stop yelling. No one cares about G-Arms. World Heroes. BB Warriors. So pretty much everything that they already had a filter for. Advanced Z fans are freaks. Yes, they only had a couple SD things, like World Heroes. From what I can see, at least. Charismatic Builder should be getting so many likes on your stuff. I had a bit of a head start on it since I was already established on the board when the game went live for everyone but Japan. Since I was able to I was able to play the game early. That's how my review video says I got 46 hours in it. So I had a bit of a head start for likes for good builds, but I've fallen off because, I don't do the freakazoid crazy good cosplay builds that get people thousands of good builds. Alright, let's try to clear my throat one more time. Okay, big coffees. There's nowhere I can see like a. There's nowhere in the game I can see like the update number anywhere. No about game or anything. Okay, I'm gonna go with 1.07. That's gonna be what we call this. Breakers! We have had a gigantic quality of life patch drop. Update 1.07. Sequel to 1.05. Don't know what happened to 1.06. Excuse my froggy voice. I have a bit of a something going on in sickness this week. But we had a massive amount of quality of life changes coming to the game that boggle the mind how great they are. So, first and foremost, simple stuff. We now have a button to just go from the lobby to the shop at will.
Welcome to the shop.
Fantastic. Save walking over there when there's no good reason to at any given point. Going from the top of the patch notes, which I will link into the description of the video, we also have a variety of massive changes to the assembly screen. If you head over to config here, there's a couple of new options down under game. Specifically, what everyone has been clamoring for, which is confirmation dialogue of whether or not you want to fuse those high rank parts. It's annoying trying to fuse 5 stars, 4 stars, stuff like that, because it'll give you that "are you sure?" multiple times. If it's an integrated part, you get it twice. You can now selectively choose whether integrated parts or high rarity parts get selected for that, while still keeping labeled parts to give you the double confirmation just in case you don't want to delete them. In addition to that quality on labeled parts, not be able to easily fuse them in, you can also now, from the assembly screen, hit one button, which is triangle here on PlayStation, and label stuff without having to go into the menu and hit that label over and over again. Super fast. Speaking of labels, sorting has never been easier. That's right, the mythical update has come. We can now sort parts specifically by skills they have. Not only that, we can now sort weapons by left and right skills, as well as sorting ability modules, cartridges, by specific passives on them too. Incredible quality of life change that'll make making builds 100,000 times easier. Like, oh god, it's not even close to how much better this is going to make it. So you might have also noticed another interesting little feature in the menu there above those confirmation toggles. Let's talk about adjustments on builders parts. Let me demonstrate that real quick. So previously, without that selected, let's say you take a nice little 6-tube missile pod. I'm going to slap it right on my torso here in the most obnoxious place possible. But what if I don't want it there? What if that looks terrible? What if instead I want to adjust it to be a little farther over and flush with the arm? I want to give it kind of a shoulder-mounted look. Very easy to do with adjustment, but it was not terribly feasible before, because as soon as you would use that part, they would often snap back to their original size and position. Let's do an example here real quick with the 6-tube missile pod. There's also a reason I'm using Caliburn that I'll show you in a moment. So under this config menu option, adjustment values, keep the original values or do not keep. Do not keep as default. When you would use such a builder's part skill, those parts would snap back to the original size and position. Made things incredibly annoying, made some stuff nigh unusable unless you worked around them very strictly. Now, you can head right over that option or config and tell it to keep its scale and keep its position. It'll fire from wherever you put it. Great. Fantastic. No arguments. I love it. There's been a couple other changes as well. There's a reason I'm using Caliburn, because its bit on form has actually been fixed. It was very inconsistent back when it first released a couple weeks ago, but now if you use any kind of hypertrance, it will get those added bits that it steals from aerial, which do properly pop off and come back when you use the actual funnel skill. It works with any hypertrance, including stuff like Mirage Colloid. You actually make the gun bits invisible when you use it, which is kind of neat. One other change for you fashion builders, which I know is something you've been clamoring for a while. It is unfortunately not the fabled change the glow and beam color of weapons, but it's kind of close. We can now, if I find one that's appropriate here, yeah, double riser works. We can now change the color of GN particles. So normally GN particles would be stuck being the GN green, or in some cases like Quanta, when you use Quantum Burst, they change to a slightly different color. Under the paint option, you can head to anything that's emitting GN particles, and the GN particles will now be slave to the first glow color. So let's say instead of green, I want red. I want to have them be like fake GN Tau drives. You'll see the glow within the drive, the condenser, is now red. And if I were to use this in gameplay, you'll see instead of the usual green GN particles I'm pooping on my butt, I now have that cool Tau red, which I can change to a shade of orange if I want to make it a little more accurate. This does not affect Trans Am. Trans Am will still be red, or whatever color Trans Am you're using if it's Quantum Burst. But it does affect the particles you're putting out. It also does not affect weapons skills, option skills that use GN particles. So stuff like Exia Arm Vulcans are still going to be that purple no matter what you set to. All in all, this is a fantastic quality of life update. Lots of changes across the board. Stability has been fixed in gameplay in general. They're listening to us. They're listening to us and they're making changes we want at a fairly rapid pace. This update is also independent of the actual DLC drop itself, which as of time of recording has not dropped yet for PlayStation, and I'm losing my mind. But you don't need to pay for the Season Pass to get these updates. Fantastic stuff. Enjoy this, and be excellent to each other. And now I make a goofy thumbnail, and now I upload that and edit it briefly for volume. Gonna upload this to YouTube, then download it from my YouTube, then edit with a title card. So let's make my title card. This is what I do for all my videos. I pick a fun custom pose. with whatever unit I'm using. Something that'll be striking. That might be fun. I mean, funnels fire fast, but Kshatriya arms have never been great for funnels for various reasons. Oh, fuck off, do they? I gotta check that. They said only gen particles change? I say they told me, even though it was on the patch notes. Snowy, you love this shit, don't even. So it should be set under red particles right now. No, feathers are still white no matter what you do. Oh, by the way, Snowy, you have feathers on this. Apply changes, no. So let's make a fun title card. Let's make a thumbnail for my video. What I do to make my thumbnails, which I don't mind sharing because I did it first, so if you do it, you're copying me. I pick a fun pose from Custom Poses, and if you go to your profile card, that pose should be reflected, except I didn't confirm it because I'm a big fat dummy. Go back to Custom Pose, find the one I was using. Jump up, hooray! That'll work. Set it, confirm it. Head to my player card. Find a good angle for it. That's pretty good right there. Just being like, woo, right? That looks okay, right? And then I start recording. And then while the recording's going for a second or two, I exit the screen. Then I stop the recording. Then I grab that recording off the PlayStation app and download it. And there will be a frame or two from when you're leaving the profile card that it's completely barren. Only your Gunpla is sitting there. See what I mean? There's no UI. I use that shot, and then I add text and graphics to make my thumbnails that you've seen on all my videos. It's easy. It's brain dead. It's a gold mine. God bless. Unfortunately, I can't grab that 2-second video right now because it's currently uploading the 7-minute video I just did of the update. Red particles. If you look at any of my thumbnails for the guides and tips, that's how I make them. McLeod. Everyone likes McLeod. He likes X, he likes F91, he likes other things. He's not committing. Let's shun him for not committing. What is he using? Autocannons, beam pistols, armed grenade launcher, traffic fin. Where do you put the traffic fin? Oh, I see it. Large missile launcher and self-destruct. Look at that boy. Ooh, and he's using a variant of the Kabakali shotgun that has shotgun and grenade launch. It's not a variant, actually. It's how it comes originally. Yeah, rifle spread shot plus grenade. The Kabakali shotgun does spread, but it only spreads after traveling a certain distance. Anything under that distance is just a single shot. It's really goofy. Well, for now, I can't do a whole lot. I'm going to check one more time to see if we have the DLC. If not, I think I'm going to take a little break on the stream, and I will restart this when it comes back. Nope. So I'm actually going to take a break here. I'm sorry that's not the real stream. I'm sorry that this isn't what you guys were hoping to see. Blame PlayStation. I guess we'll be back when it comes up, whether that's midnight or not. I'll try to be here. And I'll see you guys then. If you guys don't want to come back, I totally get it, but I'll be trying to play through the DLC as fast as I can. Not as fast, but when I can, so I can unlock these new kits and make my videos for them to add them to the Action Center library. Which I hope you guys are using. I hope that's useful to somebody. Be excellent to each other. I will return. I could pause broadcast, but it'll stop as soon as I quit the game anyway. So, like, what's the point, right?